Garden, and we've got an interesting matchup here featuring two of the league's best in what they do. We have one of the best rushing attacks in the NFL going up against a team who's made their money defensively by shutting things down through the air, CD.
Yeah, and Brandon, I want to see how well-rounded each team is because we know what they're a league leader in, but how well can you do the other things that you need to do on that side of the ball? To me, this is a chance for the lesser-heralded guys this season to come through and help earn a victory.
Up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
Drafted with the idea that he'd be one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL when he put it all together. We've been seeing that progress throughout his career. This guy's legs, we knew they were phenomenal. Arm, top-notch. But now we're seeing his mind come into the game. Reed's defense is better and better each and every week, and is showing patience as a pace.
First play and a first pass for Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's going to get a solid gain of
the rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second and incomplete. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. He'll try and run forward with counter. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The Cardinals hit 9-4 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week.
Here's Murray. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards. Give him now 1,062 catches in his career. And I'm looking at the list here. That ties him with Andre Johnson. On 1st and 10 is counter. Down to about the 22 here. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last...
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run here with Connor, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Wow, too much power.
It's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as island of Oahu in Hawaii, Marcus Mariota.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they
against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try to find some.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The time is... Now Mariota steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here. out of bounds there. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is into the weekend in the NFC.
You're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them. Here on 2nd down.
On 2nd and 7, Murray finding his target. It's Trey McBride. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His first catch there. Good
early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Murray now on 1st down. He'll get this to counter underneath. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way that...
Here's Murray as he sets to throw him. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 35. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers.
Murray again. This is Connor. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Now we're going to get... Once again, it's Connor. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. Connor is in. Touchdown, Arizona.
Unstoppable.
2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game.
In goal. Mariota. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Cardinals have got it.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang
on 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. Throwing is Mariota. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a...
Quite desperation time yet. It's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game. Next driving at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray now. Buying time to his left. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Strengths able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene.
Maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved. They run behind center with Cotter. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And he will score.
Wow. Whoa, that was an awesome touchdown.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cards continue to pull away here in this first half.
To make the big kick for your team to move on.
I know that's a joke.
Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they want us a whole lot.
Here's Mariota. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a range on 3rd down.
Oh, give me that. I'll take that.
Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Kyler Murray and the Cardinals going to head back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do his head around to make a play on the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Good pickup there on 1st as a screen pass. 2nd down. Murray trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
Ruling on the field stands.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mariota on 3rd and 2. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Jaron Reed able to record his 5th sack of the season. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one,
and with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Like and subscribe if you'd like. We're in week 15 of franchise mode. Oh, nice.
Just a 30-yard punt that time. And that will come the offense as they take.
just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point.
Special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked.
All right, we're going to go play action here.
On 2nd and very short, Murray. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into their second half blowout material. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off. That got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Connor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go.
Taking over now.
Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this.
Wow, what a way to get his 20th rushing touchdown.
James Conner with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Cardinals extend their lead yet again.
Blowout. Let's just say it's been unusual.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Multiple players getting home.
Oh, I definitely got to try to find a way to re-sign this guy. That's 8.5 sacks or 9.5.
Trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
Now live to either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
Looking deep downfield. Ball had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of this game's been. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll start the drive with a give to Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
He picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And they'll get it up.
What a block set out there by Robbie Anderson, man. He pancaked that guy.
Cardinal first. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 113 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you.
Pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball.
4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now. Get it work.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try and run right on the option. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called.
They'll run here with Connor. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Again, it'll be Conner. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Fourth rushing touchdown of the day. Number 22.
Pouring it on. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an
Mariota. He's got Derrick Henry again. Back-to-back catches. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting
the 5 to the 4. So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He's going to get it again. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. And a touchback as George
Just got disconnected again from the network. Hopefully the stream don't die.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a no.
He used to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. Here's second and 8. Again, a run with Conner. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 155 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. The offense on third down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Conner. And good running there, as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. And it's got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show
an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. An option handoff given to Conner. Room here to run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sideline.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Conner again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll stay on the ground with Conner again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On second down, Conner looking for space. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Murray a give. This is Conner. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
First down, holding them to a short gain.
Connor up the middle. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
And Brandon,
Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5. And Murray's going to keep this. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
coaches told us before the ball game, any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2. Now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Mariota. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture against the ball from the other.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. That's taken it around the 40. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive. His offense back out and ready to go. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
Brandon, every great running backs coach I've talked with,
I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
wave the white flag.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And will... Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he gets it down to the 32. And hold on here, because on that last run, 3rd down. On the draw, Connor. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
Definitely struggling coming in, so.
No, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was